Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering, was Paul Pierce right? Before I get right into it, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you have the notification bell on, so every single time I have videos that come out on Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube channel, you can get that update. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at Paul Pierce, he was on the show with Kevin Garnett, his former teammate from the Boston Celtics. And it was almost like barbershop talk. They were going through different players. And he talked about, as a prolific scorer, you know, did you study guys the night before? Did you study them the day before? Did you study them weeks before you actually played them so you can have a leg up on something, or try to look at tape or find film or things like that to try to find? He named players like Tayshaun Prince. He named Quentin Richardson. He named Metta World Peace, Ron Artest. And then he got to Richard Jefferson. Every other person he gave their respect to. Now, when he got to Richard Jefferson, it was almost like a chuckle. And he uttered the word sweet. They started laughing. So, you know, both of them did work at ESPN, so I don't know if it's personal. But he went in on Richard Jefferson. He went to talk about how it was sweet. You know, every night they played, that he was going to drop 40 on him. He knew he was going for 30 plus. So Richard Jefferson then fires back. Richard Jefferson then fires back in the most, you know, politically correct way possible. He talked about every time we beat you after a certain, like 2003 or something, it was literally a blowout. We beat you out the playoffs. We knocked you out to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. He went the team route. While Paul Pierce was talking individual success, he went the team route. So, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, when NBA players, and Richard Jefferson said, hey, I conclude that, you know, you were a better player than me. You know, you were an all-star, you were this, that, and the third. And Richard Jefferson also popped his resume a little bit. But I have a question. In this scenario, was it the right clapback for Richard Jefferson? Should he have came back at him? Hey, look, I played this amount of games. I did this. I won this many titles. Boom, 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 boom. You know, who was right? You know, was Richard Jefferson that much worse of a player than Paul Pierce? Was Paul Pierce that much better of a player than Richard Jefferson? Like, chime in. You guys get in the comment section. You know better than me. Who was the better player, and who clearly got the last laugh in this scenario when we're talking about this? I know that, you know, Paul Pierce is no longer at ESPN. You know why? Because of the IG live stuff. But overall, you know, who was right? Do you think that Richard Jefferson is right? Or do you think Paul Pierce is right? Get in the comment section. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates, for all the breakdowns. And at the end of the day, we'll see you in the next video.